welcome to Yoga Galactica in your home, our love stream from our hearts and home to you. It is Monday. I think it's the 13th of April.
Good morning.
And we've been in quarantine for how long now?
Well, close to a month.
Woo!
Whew.
Yeah. I hope everyone had a nice holiday if you celebrate that holiday, and if not, I hope you had a relaxing Sunday. We had a fun little chat with the family, and the Easter Bunny came, which was
Me.
which was our friend, Mr. Hops.
Yes.
If anyone is watching who saw that video, it was definitely...
I meant me as in I'm a good friend with him. So
Yes,
yeah.
you are. Okay, let me share this on my Facebook page quickly.
And while she does that, I'll just jump in for a second to say hi and welcome you guys to this Monday morning quick shift. I thought the weather was going to shift and we were going to get some nice sunny spring weather, but yesterday it still rained and it's wet on the ground this morning. So we'll see. That sun's going to burst out this week at some point. And yeah, we had a good weekend. Friday and Saturday there was a handpan virtual, what do they call that? A retreat, I guess?
Yeah.
A workshop retreat. Flow arts. Anyways, it was really cool. We got to tune in to handpan players. And that's a handpan if you're curious what that is. And we took some lessons. We watched performances. It was great. We finished a puzzle, so that's some good old analog fun for you. No screens involved with the puzzle. And that was a lot of fun. And we finished a 1,000-piece puzzle in 24 hours, so we really put some time into that. And then yesterday was much more of a relaxing day. There's also a festival called Lucidity that is thrown in Santa Barbara every year. And they did a virtual festival, which is our first virtual festival we ever attended. And they had workshops, speakers, DJs, performers, and that was a lot of fun. They did a bang-up job. I believe they use Twitch as their main platform, which I think we're going to try to jump on Twitch as well, and then do a restream. So that way we can stream this on multiple platforms to reach even more people. So if anybody is familiar with how to do that, I know we have some friends that I can reach out to. But if any of you guys also are familiar with that, please reach out and give us some hints or some suggestions. And
Howdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's have a nice little quick shift. We're not going to go too crazy today. It's Monday morning. We've all had a weekend, but we're going to give you a little movement, little breath work, little sound bath, and then we're going to be into our day.
Yeah. Yeah. And the last thing I just want to say is that Thursday night we will not be doing yoga. I will be hosting a virtual women's circle from 7 to 9, and a lot of you I'm going to be reaching out to join us, and if I haven't reached out to you and you would like to join us, I will be sharing details about that all week. At the same time, my brother Lester will be hosting a men's circle, and I believe Siri will be jumping in to co-host that with him, help facilitate that with him. So it's going to be a really special night of connection, dropping in, and we've got some great activities planned. So just want to shout out to Eric. Good morning. Good morning, Eric. How are you?
Eric.
To Jennifer, Tanya, Carlos, and there's a few more people watching who I can't see here, but thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to start?
Sure.
Beautiful.
So the best way to experience this quick shift is to place your device somewhere where you can see it, but ideally if you can plug into some speakers so that way you can amplify the audio and really get this full experience with all the sounds that we curate for you guys. Finding a place in your home that's distraction free Or, you know, if you want to just let this play in the background as you go about your morning, you can do that as well. But you will receive most and all of the benefits if you do practice with us. So we encourage you to take this next 30 to 40 minutes to just drop in. So we're going to find a comfortable spot on our mat to sit up nice and tall. And if you need to, you can lean against a wall or a couch or a chair, so that way your spine is tall, or take a nice firm pillow and sit on that so you can lift your hips up a little higher. And now we're going to close our eyes and through the nose take a nice big inhale. Hold that breath right at the top briefly, and then we're going to exhale the breath. And again, another big inhale. Hold that breath full right at the top. Suspend the breath. Keep it there. And then through a small round mouth, exhale it out. And now take the hands and rub them together. Create some heat, some warmth. And then bring the hands into prayer position. Touch the thumbs into the center of the chest. And now we take some long, slow, deep breaths here. And as we drop into this space, into our bodies, into this time and space, I invite you to think of, feel into, and set an intention for your practice this morning. And whatever that is, energy, movement, flexibility, circulation, release of negative energy, or bringing in positive energy, whatever that may be, take a moment. Set that now. Use one word to set your intention. And let this word be the driving force of your practice this morning. So once you have a clear idea of what that is, take a nice big inhale. And gently repeat that word as you bring this breath into your body. Hold the breath right at the top as this word continues to repeat. And then you're going to exhale the breath. Let the chin fall down into the chest. Turn inward here. Before we begin our practice, we take a moment to honor our bodies, our physical body, honor our mental and emotional state, whatever that may be, and honor everything that you're going through and experiencing right now in this moment, and know that it is all valid, it is all part of this experience, it is all a teacher, and it is all happening for you to grow. And then we extend gratitude to all of our teachers, our mentors, all of those that have shared these teachings with us so we may be able to practice. We are forever blessed. Beautiful. Take a nice big inhale. Sit up tall. Hold the breath in full right at the top. Gently squeeze the navel, the root lock. Roll the eyes up and in. And exhale the breath. Release the hands down by the sides, and we're going to inhale, sweep the arms, reach out, connect the palms above the head. And as you exhale, let the hands float down the center line of the body and all the way down, back to the sides. Again, inhale, sweep the arms, reach out, connect the palms. And as you exhale, hands float down the center line of the body. Imagine you're pulling your intention into every cell, aligning energetically with this intention. Last one, inhale, sweep the arms, reach out, connect the palms above the head, and as you exhale, hands flow down towards the heart center. Imagine you're pulling in the light of the sun into every cell, fully illuminating your whole being, inside and out. Now we're going to stretch the hands forward onto the mat, and just walk the hands as far forward as you can. And in this position, we take some long, deep breaths here, and we're really just taking a pause to open up the lower spine. Let the chin relax and fold in towards the chest. If you want, you can even drop down to your elbows here. And now we take some long, deep breaths. Inhale, we're going to come rolling up and over the legs, press up into a tabletop position here on the mat. We're going to begin our first dynamic exercise, cat-cow, and we do this one in almost every class as well because of how effective it is for warming up the spine. So what we're going to be doing, starting in this tabletop position with the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, spread the fingers wide, and on an inhale, tilt the chin up to the sky, arch the lower back. And as you exhale, round in the opposite direction. Good. Inhale up, full, arch the back, tilt the chin up to the sky. Imagine you're looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, round in the opposite direction. Good. Inhale up, exhale, round. Inhale up, exhale, round. And we continue just like this. Keep going. To synchronize the breath and the movement. So it's not about going really fast here. It's about actually moving in sync with the body, with the breath. So inhale, fully lift the chin up, arch the back. Exhale, fully round. And keep going. Eyes are closed. We're going to move. 1 more minute. That's it, 40 seconds left. Now I encourage you to increase the pace a little bit. So take it up 1 or 2 notches. That's it, 20 seconds. If you can, take it up even 1 more notch. Last little bit, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, tilt the chin up, hold the breath. Gently squeeze navel, root lock, hold. And exhale, turn in the opposite direction, curve the spine, tuck the hips, tuck the chin, hold the breath out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. And then rotate the hips in one direction with the breath held in. Now go in the opposite direction. Keep that breath in. And exhale, come back to neutral. We're going to come sitting back onto the heels, and we're going to take the arms out in front of us and begin to roll the wrists in one direction. Roll in the opposite direction. Then point the right fingers up. Take the left hand, gently pull back on those fingers, stretching through the palm, the wrist, the forearm. And then point those fingers down and press on the back of the hand. Then left fingers up, gently open up those palms, the fingers. Then point the left fingers down, gently press on the back of the hand. And then inhale. And then exhale, shake it out. Shake out head, neck, shoulders, hands. Make a little noise. And then come leaning forward. And then step the feet forward into a forward fold here on your mat. You're just going to take some long, deep breaths here in this forward fold as we let the backs of the legs begin to open up. Just let your upper body hang nice and loose like a ripe piece of fruit. get a little deeper into the backs of the legs and the hips. And now we're going to bend the knees fully and come all the way down into a low squat. And this low squatting position is really good to decompress the spine. So try to get your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Take your hands, place them together, and then take the elbows to the insides of the knees and gently press with the elbows into the knees. And this is going to open up the knees and also open up the lower hips. So let your tailbone be nice and loose, maybe even bounce up and down a little bit, slight bounce. Then let the chin fold into the chest. Take some long deep breaths, 3 slow deep breaths here. Dynamic movement called frog pose, and this is going to energize the legs, and it might be a little bit challenging, but stick with it. You don't have to go super fast. So we're going to come into a frog squat. So bring the heels together and lift them off the ground. Both the feet and the knees are opened up at a 45-degree angle outward, and the hands are going to rest on the earth about 6 inches from the feet. What we're going to do is on an inhale, we're going to straighten the legs up into a forward fold. Keep the heels off the ground. And then as you exhale, you're going to lower down but tilt the chin up to the sky. So it looks like this. Inhale up, exhale down, chin up. Inhale up, exhale down, lift the chest. Good. Inhale up, exhale down, keep going. Best. If you need to modify this movement anyway for your body, go ahead and do so. We're not going to be here long, just 30 seconds. That's it, 15. Dive deep into the breath once those legs start to burn. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. And exhale. Stay in a forward fold, but just relax the body. Then on your next inhale with slightly bent knees, we're going to roll the spine up. Take it really slow to avoid getting any lightheaded or dizziness. Really imagine your feet rooting down into the earth. Roll the shoulders and spine all the way up. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths here, standing tall. Feel your feet pressing down, the heels, the toes. Shift the weight so you feel nice and balanced. Pull the shoulders back and down. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Gently flex the quads. Good. And then we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, step the feet together. We're going to do a side bend stretch. So with the hands above the head clasped, we're going to inhale here, and then as you exhale, you're going to fold in one direction, either to the right or the left. And it's not a deep fold, it's rather we're creating a C shape with the body. So just opening up. Imagine you're reaching with your fingers. Take long, deep breaths here. Feel your spine opening up, the hips, the ribs. And inhale up to center. Exhale, opposite. Long, deep breaths, 3 of them. Inhale back up, and exhale, shake out the hands, bounce up and down a little bit, just shake, bounce up and down. Hands above the head, bounce, 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 10 seconds. Shake it, shake it, shake it, make some noise. Oh. to center, standing tall. A few more deep breaths as we let that heart rate slow down. Then inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Take it slow. All the way down into a forward fold. Then we're going to inhale halfway up. Exhale, we're going to place the hands down and step back into plank position, top of a push-up. If you need to, you can come down to your knees, but try to keep your body nice and straight. We're going to do 3 push-ups. So deep inhale, top. Exhale, slowly lower down. Good. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, slowly lower down. One more. Inhale, press back up. Maybe that's 2. We're going to do 1 more. Okay. Exhale, slowly down. Last one. Inhale up. Push. Exhale, slowly come all the way down to your belly. Point the toes behind you. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale. Push up into cobra. Keep those elbows bent. Keep the shoulders down. Lift the chin. Lift the chest. 3 deep breaths. End of your next exhale, just come laying down onto your belly for a moment. Turn your head to one side and take 3 deep breaths here. Good. Now we're going to come back into baby cobra. So take your hands under your shoulders, gently press them down. And then point the toes back behind you and lift the chin, lift the chest. Pull the shoulders together and bring the elbows tight and begin to take some long, deep breaths. If you like, you can gently sway left and right. Now we're going to stretch the arms forward in front of us. Lift the feet off the ground. A few deep breaths. Good. Now inhale, bend the knees, reach around and clasp the ankles. And then lift the head, lift the shoulders, lift the legs off the ground for bow pose. And it helps if you push your feet, your ankles into your hands. It's going to help keep you lifted. Long, deep breaths. Again, you can gently rock left and right, opening up. Good. Inhale, center, tilt the chin up. Exhale, lower the chin all the way down to the chest. Let the head and neck pendulum left and right. Then inhale up and short time breath of fire. And remember, breath of fire in and out through the nose, pumping the navel, equal parts in. Short time, 20 seconds. Good, 10 seconds, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Whew. Just laying down on your belly here, taking these precious moments in between each exercise to just relax here for a little bit. So as you lay here, just fully let yourself surrender into the moment, into your body. The more you can relax in between these postures, the more your body will naturally begin to rest, restore. Just a few more breaths. Then we're going to come rolling over onto our backs. We're going to do one more little energizing pose before we jump right into some breath work. So laying down on your back, you're going to bring your knees up into your chest. Take your hands on top of your knees and just gently rock left and right. Left and right. Make circles with the knees in one direction and go in the opposite direction. Lift the knees towards the chin and lower them back down. In this nice little rocking motion. We're really just rocking the lower hips here. This is going to open up the lower spine. Good. Now, for this last little exercise, you're going to wrap your arms tightly around the legs. Bring your nose into the knees, clasp your elbows, and begin breath of fire. Head and neck is off the ground. Remember, breath of fire, pump the navel, in and out through the nose, the breath. Equal parts in, equal parts out. That's it, short time, 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds, keep your head lifted. 3, 2, 1, inhale, hold, squeeze navel, root lock, and exhale, release, shoo. And just come stretching out on your mat, on your back. Let's all do that together. Deep inhale. Open the mouth, sigh it out. And take 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths, just really relaxing, melting.
And as you breathe, feeling a deep connection to your breath, to your body, and to this earth. And if you haven't yet, just take a moment to thank yourself for showing up, even when it's so challenging to do this work and to fill your cup, to give back to you throughout this time. Great job. That was exciting. Hi there. So we're now going to jump into the Wim Hof breath. For those of you that have been doing this with us throughout quarantine, you know the power of this breath. For any new people, you're about to just get a real treat. So laying down on the ground or on your couch, make sure you are laying down, not sitting up, because you can pass out if you're sitting up. So laying down, we're going to be taking powerful breaths in and out through the mouth. The in-breath is very deep, very powerful. The exhale is very soft. Just about a third of that breath leaves the body. It sounds like this. So you're just going to jump right in with us. Breathing as deeply as you can and imagining that you are healing the body with every breath. And you can even put a word on that breath if you like. Breathing in health, breathing in immunity, breathing in love, whatever it is that you're needing right here, right now. Breathe it into the body. And do that with intention. Filling the body up with whatever it is you need right now. Every breath is sacred. And if we start thinking of the breath like this, we will really change our lives. So breathing even deeper for this second half. Remembering that you are doing this for yourself. But when we put ourselves first, we are able to Good job, yogis. Powerful inhale, soft exhale. Get it. Healing the body, connecting to this temple that is yours, giving back to the most important person in your life right now with this breath. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Now hold this breath and begin to squeeze and tighten the entire body, hands, feet, belly, glutes, everything tight. Now exhale everything out. And you're going to hold this breath out. And as you hold this breath out, I invite you to relax. Relax so deeply into your body. Relax the eyes, the eye sockets, the nose, the cheeks, the jaw. Maybe even letting the lips part, but holding that breath out. Relax the shoulders, the chest. Relax the torso, the glutes, the arms, and the legs. And hold this breath out as long as you can, knowing that whenever you need to, you can take a powerful deep inhale, and you're going to hold that breath in. But stay in the out breath. See what is revealed to you as you lay here. And when you take that deep inhale, relax into that. And let's relax into gratitude as you're laying here, holding that breath in. Imagine you're pressurizing that gratitude into every cell, into the space between the cells, into the bones, into the bone marrow, into the blood, into every fiber of your being, pressing that gratitude in, sipping a little more, holding that. Just relaxing into that gratitude and holding that breath in as long as you can, but knowing that whenever you need to, you can come back to slow, deep breaths, immediately feeling the shift that this breath brings into the body, the mind, the spirit. And the beautiful thing about the spirit of air, prana, breath, is that every single living being on this planet right now is breathing with us, whether they're doing it intentionally with breath work or just living. They are breathing with us. We are all connected through the spirit of air, through this earth that you're laying upon right here, right now. So let's jump into this one more time, and this time see if you can go even a bit deeper. So if you're just joining us, laying down on the ground or on your couch, you can even recline in an easy chair, but make sure that you are not sitting or standing for this breath. Powerful inhale, soft exhale. It sounds like this. So breathing even deeper this time. Maybe imagining someone who's going through a struggle, and imagine breathing into their lungs. We could even breathe for all those who are having trouble breathing right here, right now. Embracing in 20 more. Breathing even deeper for this last half. And if you're just joining, lay down on the ground, lay on your couch, get this last 15 in. It will shift you. Even though I'm demonstrating, do not do this sitting up. I already feel lightheaded. Breathing powerfully, pulling that breath in, and for this last 11, think of someone in your life who really needs a shift and give them the gift of this breath. Breathing for them. Powerful breath. Deep inhale, soft exhale. Good. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now deep inhale. Hold that breath. Squeeze hands, toes, glutes, belly. Squeeze. Now exhale all the breath out. Every single bit of it out. And we're going to hold that breath out. And we're going to relax into that exhale. Hold that breath out and relax every part of your body. Allow yourself to receive this beautiful music, the healing benefits of this breath. Just feel yourself wrapped in love, gratitude, and see if you can relax 5 to 10% deeper as you hold this breath out, exploring. You will be surprised at how long you can stay in this exhale. Knowing that whenever you need to, you can take a powerful deep inhale. And when you do, you're going to hold that breath in and simply relax into that inhale. Feel your attachment to the earth, your connection to this body. And as you lay here on the earth, know that you are connected to every living being right here, right now. And let that fill you. Let gratitude fill you. Sip in a little more breath. Again, maybe just in your mind, what are you grateful for right now? Holding this breath in, holding that gratitude into your body, into your cells, holding in as long as you can, and knowing whenever you need to, you can exhale and come back to long deep breaths. Feeling that immediate shift. Feeling such a deep connection to your body, to the spirit of air, to earth. So beautiful how all of the earth elements connect us every moment of the day. The water that we drink, we bathe ourselves in, the fire that we use to cook our foods, to heat our homes, the air we breathe, connecting us in every single moment. And this beautiful earth that gives and gives and gives to us. We're all touching her. So all you need to do now is just relax even deeper, if that's possible. If you have something to cover your eyes, go ahead and do that. Because we're going to dive into a sound bath. And they asked her, "What is the key to saving the world?" And she answered, "You. You are the key. Heal yourself. Know yourself. Make yourself whole and free. Release all limits so that love can flow unconditionally for yourself and the world. This will open the heaven of your heart completely, and it will guide you without fail. You are the answer. And just feeling that in your body, in your heart. And taking a deep inhale. Open the mouth, sighing it out. Gently wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rolling your wrists, rolling your ankles. Stretching the body all the way out as long as you can. And then gently pull the knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself a huge hug. And tell yourself thank you. And if it feels good, tell yourself I love you. You can either roll to the right or the left and push yourself up into a comfortable seated position, or you can begin to rock up and down on your spine and rock yourself all the way up into a comfortable seated position on your mat as we close out our practice for today. So sitting up nice and tall, eyes closed, rub the palms, rub the fingers, rub the knuckles, create some warmth. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. And as we sit tall, this is collective, we take a moment to bless our spaces, these spaces that hold us safe and warm throughout this quarantine, these spaces that hold us as we give back to ourselves. What a gift. So thank your home, thank this space. Deep inhale. Sending it out. And now that we've filled our cup a bit, let's think about someone in our life or a group of people that need some love, some healing, some connection, whatever it is they need. Take a deep inhale, breathe it in. Sipping a little more. And from the heart, with love, sending them whatever it is you think they need right now. And let's also take a moment to just send some energy, some strength, some love, and a barrier of health around all of the workers on the front line that are giving their hearts and souls, that are spending time away from their families to be in service to the world right now. So let's take a deep inhale. And surrounding them with love, with health, with protection, with gratitude. Thank you for your service. Bowing our chins to our chest, we take this moment to honor our teachers, our mentors, our guides and guardian angels, our ancestors, and even friends, family members, loved ones, children, and animals that have helped us along this path of life, that have taught us precious lessons. We bow in thanks and reverence to you and take a moment to send these people some love and gratitude. And last, bow to you. Bow to your courage for showing up, for you to do this work and give back to the most important person in your life. Bow to your health and your body's ability to heal. What a gift. And bow to your journey, for it is unique, and it has made you this human sitting right here, right now, and what a gift you are. So send yourself some love and thanks. Satnam.
Satnam.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Aho.
Aho.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Thank you so very much for joining us. Oh, thank you, Mike. Mike says, you're so sweet. Thank you for honoring us and sending us love. We love you all so much. You are such a gift to us, and this time has been so powerful for us to heal, to connect, to just be in service to ourselves, as well as sharing what has helped us so much through life and through this quarantine with you. So thank you for showing up and being here with us and going through this with us. We feel you. We really do. yeah, thank you so much, Siri,
Oh,
for your
you're
workout,
welcome.
for your beautiful music,
Yeah.
and for all that you give. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All of our little animals made appearances through this, and they send you love, and they sure miss you so much. So please have the best day that you can, and, you know, allow yourself to feel, but try not to go down any dog trails. Remember that fear so often is the unknown, and our minds have the capacity of making up so many stories and taking us on journeys. And if there's any type of anchor that you can think of that can, you know, really help to pull you back into your body, keep that in your tool belt. Keep it ready to go. And like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing a men and women's circle this Thursday night. I reached out to a lot of people, the people I have, if I have your number. Some of you I haven't yet because I did it last night. It's going to be a women's circle from 7 to 9 p.m. on Thursday evening, led by myself and some guests, and also led by everyone that's there, because we're just going to be this beautiful collective talking about many things and doing some really beautiful exercises and practices so you can receive and fill your cup even more through this time. And my brother Lester, co-hosting with Siri, I believe will be, I believe Siri's going to be co-hosting. That will be Thursday night from 7 to 9, and I know they're going to be focusing on the 4 elements, so men join into that circle. We'll be putting all the information out on Facebook and Instagram probably today. These classes are a gift to you. If you feel called to make a donation, it is not necessary, but if you're feeling called to do that, you can do that via PayPal, yogagalactica@gmail, and Venmo @yogagalactica. And remember to be kind to yourself today, to breathe, to feed yourself, to nap if you need to, and we love you so much. Anything you want to add, Siri?
Great shift today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 11-ish. Always, we love your messages. We love your comments. Please share, and have a beautiful day.
And thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Alina. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Diana.
Gretchen.
Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you, Vanita. Thank you, Nikki, Scott, Hannah, Dawn, Jordan.
Woohoo!
Holy cow. Carlos, I hope I got everyone there. We love you. We feel you. Mwah.